So I didn't tell anyone I was going on live today, and so I don't expect people to come on. But I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and say some things that I want to say, and then I'll just make sure that, you guys will be able to comment and all that. I've been having some problems. I have, I'm going to take these off unless I see someone come on. So it's not this drink. This drink is not a problem. In fact, I really like this, and I'm not sure why, but we'll talk. Oh. So this is the problem I've been having. Hey, Doug. The problem I'm having is some of you already know because I say it all the time, I turned 58. And so I'm 58 years old, and I am making another big change in my life. And I keep thinking, what am I, insane? Back in my late 30s, thanks, Doug. He said we won't tell anyone. Back in my very late 30s, I decided to go back to go to college, to do a 4-year degree, then do the 2-year master's program after that. And then I thought that would take care of everything. And then I would just be able to have, what I needed to take care of my family. I had 3 children. That's not kind of how that worked. I did the college, and I did have a job. And then back in, I think it's 2016, towards the end, or 2015, my mom gets really sick. The job goes away. You know how that works. All these things happen, and all of a sudden my life is thrown back into massive change. So I was lucky because I had some money, and most of that might be seen as retirement. And I had some stuff that I could do that I could keep going while going back and forth and seeing my mom. Well, then the whole thing about YouTube came up within about a half year, 8 months after she had passed. And I decided for some reason that would work for me. And I started putting these films together, and I started putting these things like what I'd done for my mom. And I started doing all this work. And then the next thing you know, I'm kind of knee deep in something which I feel like there's such a huge learning curve. I watch Sean Cannell, I watch McKinnon, I watch Neistat, I watch a bunch of small, I'm scratching my doggy. I watch all this stuff, and they've been doing it for years. I'm already 58. These people aren't this age. And all of a sudden I think, what? I'm going to start a new career? I'm going to do something different? I'm going to learn all about cameras. I got my camera here. I have to use my phone because I don't have the piece that will hook it up to my computer yet. But I'm ready. I have this kind of inexpensive ice ball mic thing. I've been doing videos for 8 months, and I would have thought by the end of 8 months I would have had this down, but you don't. I don't. Is it because I'm old? Am I not getting it because of that? I think you're right, Doug. It is a rough road, and it's never easy. So here I am in what should be close to a few years, well, actually 10 years, away from what I should be doing, like planning retirement, and I'm actually starting a new career. I sometimes sit back and think, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? These things, these things, this is almost like a self-learner. It teaches you a lot right here. When you're using it, it has all this great stuff. This is the one you hear a lot about right now. And I've said a lot about it. It's my Canon SL2, and it's supposed to teach me I think we all do. Yeah. Yeah. And this thing should teach me. There's f-stops, there are ISOs, there's all this stuff on here. They even have like a stabilizer. Oh, for some reason I had that sucker off. Well, that would explain some stuff. But here I am having to learn now all of this. I've never been a photographer. I've never been really a videographer either. I got a GoPro. My dad gave me my first GoPro. And that may be... See, I'm just going to blame all this on my dad. Because he got me a GoPro. I stuck it on my dog. We did all these fun little videos from my mom. Then I'd FaceTime with her all the good part of the day. And then I started doing other things. And now, here I am, a huge learning curve, all this equipment stuff. And they say you don't need much. But, you know, if you don't know what you need, and you keep getting the things you think you need, and then all of a sudden you want to go live and use your camera, then you find out there's another little piece, and oh, it's not that expensive, only $137. Well, for me, that's expensive. So, what am I doing now because of all this huge learning curve? And I'll tell you the answer that I got, and the only answer I do. I just keep learning. So I'm staying up. I'm watching other professionals, and then they'll go, this is how we vlog. And it's not really, they don't tell me enough. I need someone to say, okay, you hit this button, you hit that button, you hit this button. Oh my gosh. So, I'm going to have to take something. I'm taking the growth class with Sean Cannell. I said it was on the 28th, but it's actually 29th. I'm going to talk about how to plan things out a little bit better. I do want to do the videos. I have a few of those are the interviews. I have some really surprising people I want to interview. And when they get that call from me, they're going to be like, really? Really, Valerie? And I'm going to be like, yes. Every day we have to, okay, I'm reading Ducks. Every day we have to learn about every new gadget that comes out, even when, right? Every day. You know, I just got this. I'm pretty psyched. I had one, but I had to do it on credit. You know, I read a lot about the YouTube community and how many people have done really well, and they've done things, you know, credit-wise, and I get it. And I get all these little teeny things also, and I'm trying to make this work. But every time, it's like learning something new. It's learning something new. I mean, I was recently told by a young man, and oh gosh, I just adore this kid. But he told me, he goes, yeah, old people don't learn that fast. So, Doug, you are funny. Yeah. If you guys aren't on here, I think I only got one person on here, but Doug is a funny guy. You should be on here reading the comments. I wish there was a way I could keep them on there. I just don't know how to do it. But as I'm learning this, and as I'm learning that, you know, maybe I don't learn things as fast now with being 58, but my gosh, I don't think I've ever been that quick on the draw, and now I'm learning things that I never thought I would need to know. Was never my aspiration when I was younger to do what I'm doing now, and yet this is a platform of which I found myself just intrigued by and have a passion for. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys out there, some of the smaller YouTubers, some of the people, if you're, hey, Sophie Louise, let's see, right? Oh, I think that, I'll just say, you're only 42. Yeah, I was still in college. Can you believe it? I started everything late. Well, thank you, Sophie. You say I'm pretty. Thank you very much. But let me tell you, some of the YouTubers, I get how hard it is to up the game and how to learn new things. I get it. 58 years old, trying to make it work. I got like different kinds of things. I have my doggy in the, come here, Ranger. I have my doggy in the background, you know, and things just don't slow down for us, do they? They don't slow down and say, okay, we're going to stop the world. You're going to get off. You're going to learn all these things, and then you're going to come back and you're going to show them all. It doesn't happen like that, does it? Oh, thank you, Doug. I know, right? He's such a bad baby, but I love him too. I just, you know, he got really sick, and I'll put out, I'm going to put out a video on that because he was very, very sick. He's, for the past few nights, have been sleeping with me in my bed, just with his head in my lap, and so we have not slept much. We've just been together and just, you know, it was pretty bad, but it's better now. Right, Ranger? You're pretty good now. Yes, you are. So I just want to tell you, any of you who are sitting down, whatever your age is, thanks, Doug, whatever your age is, if you're feeling like I'm feeling, like this learning curve is huge, and there's a lot to know, and there's a lot to learn, and you just want to know it all now, just right now, you can't learn it just now. You can do it now. Does that make sense? You can do it now. You can figure that part out, but you can't learn everything now. So I can put something up. I'll take my picture. I'll put me live YouTube and give me like something to speak into, and I can do that and put it up. But the truth is, what I can't do is I can't know it all. Right, Doug? Doug is saying sometimes he feels like he has to go back to school for all this. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. But I also know that as we're in school, we're going to miss some of the stuff, so we have to learn it. We have to do it. I'm finding different ways. And I'm thinking in part of mine, because I really want to do these interviews, I'm thinking in part of mine I may start talking about how you learn how to do all this. Because I've been looking all over trying to learn how to do different things, getting tutorials on different things. Because I want to know. I want to know. And so anyway, you know, I love ya. You know, I love you guys. And yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm still going to learn it. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to find ways. I'll come on and tell you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Have the camera, have the mic, have a few different setups, have a shotgun mic. As soon as I get that one piece, I may be getting it for Christmas, I'm hoping. But anyway, yes, I believe in Santa. Thanks, Doug. He said, we love you too. Yeah, thank you. And so I'm going to go out for a little bit tonight, and then I'm going to be home. No exciting stuff. Just have a few things I have to do. And then I'm going to come home and start working on what I'm going to be doing for tomorrow's. I'm going to go ahead and put in what Ranger and I have been going through for the past few days. Yeah. So I love you. You know it. Bye.